Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to show you how to add additional domain controller in your existing domain controller, and then uh, how to make it available so that if the main domain controller fails, so the user can be accessed from the additional domain controller. Okay, so let's go. We need for this purpose we need two virtual machines, which is both of them should be server. One is DC, one is ADC. Okay, one is DC, one is ADC. For DC यानी कि domain controller, I have already made a video, and for ADC this is the video you need to follow. And for yeah, for DC you need to follow that first video, then only you will be able to understand this video, otherwise you will not able to understand this video. Please watch domain controller video first. So let's go. Look at here, I already have one domain controller. This is my domain controller. Okay, so this is my DC. I'll click here. Look at here. This is the Control Alt Delete button. I will click here. This is my domain controller. This is my domain controller. I will show you the name as soon. But first, just this is the new ADC I am creating. Okay. So installation is already done. I will just set the password and finish the installation. I have already created the virtual machine. Sorry, I have already created the server so that you don't need to create. You don't need to wait for long, and the video length will be short. Okay, so we need two servers and one client. Okay, we need two servers and one client. Please remember this. This is my client. This is my one server and one server. I will move it here. Look, ADC server, this server and this client. Okay, so I will just go to this server. I will click here. Control Alt Delete and look at here. I will login. So this is a normal server. Okay, now this is a brand new normal server. We will convert this server to the ADC server. Okay, I will open. So this is my new server, brand new server I just created, and I will open the my DC1 server. Okay, I will open my DC1 server. This is my DC1 server. I gave this name in previous video if you remember if you watched the video. So this is my, if I can rename it, not leave it. I will not rename it. So this is DC1. This is ADC1. Okay, this is brand new. I just created. This is already DC1. I will show you once it opens. So in DC1, how much time will it ask? Okay. So in DC1, sorry. So in ADC1, we need to create this server as ADC. We will just wait for it to just complete the setup and all. It is still inside the setup mode. Yeah. So this is my what? Look at here. This is not yet a server, not yet Active server, not yet domain control. This is just a normal server. Okay, brand new. I created right now. This is our DC1. So in brand new server, we will first change the name. Look, click here. Go to local server. Click here. Okay, go to here. Local server. Click here. Windows on your computer name. Here, click on change. We can give any name. I will give ADC01. I will click OK. I will not give any domain anything. I will just click OK. It will ask me to restart. I will restart it. Okay, restart. Restart now. I will fast forward this. So this our machine is restarted, I will click here, Control Alt Delete, and let's just log in. This is the password I gave while installing it. Let's just wait. So look, I have three virtual machines turned on right now, and every of single of them have 2 GB of RAM. So currently my system is taking 6 GB of RAM for running these systems. It will be really hard for me to show you. So I will just shut down this one. I turned off the client machine. So look, in the server, in ADC01 server, I will just say ADC01. I will not say server from now. Look, then it is renamed. Okay. Two things we need to do before we configure it. So this is our DC1. This is the DC1. Let's just log in. We need to do first thing. We need to assign the IP address. Okay. Let's click on here. We can directly access things from here. So we don't need to go to command prompt. We need to type host name. We need to then go to system sysdm.cpl. We don't need to go to ncpl.cpl. We'll just click here. It should open, by the way. Yeah, it opened. I click on this network adapter. Right click. Go to properties. Look, I am going fast because I have already created videos on every of these things. Let's go to manual. Let's give it a 192. 192.168.40.140, 141. Already got the subnet mask. It should got already subnet mask. So in this server, this is our DC01. Okay. So this is the IP I have, 192.168.40.140 in DC1. This is I'm going to give DC2. Let's just check what is the default gateway here. Look, it is already a domain controller, lab.local. I will just see the default gateway here. Okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm seeing what is 40.2. 40.2. This is the DC1. Okay. Now here 192.168.40 point. We need to give the same domain name. Now here, because this is the additional domain server, we need to give this preferred DNS. We need to give what? IP address of the DC1. What is the IP address of DC1? This one. Okay. So let's click 192. 192.168.40.141. Sorry, 140. 140 is our DC1 and 141 is our DC2. Okay, let's click OK. Close. Close. So refresh. IP6 is enabled. I will just turn it off. You know the drill. You know the process. Okay. Cut. Again refresh. Done. So this one task is done. IP. Second task is done renaming. Third task is turning off the firewall. You can turn off the firewall or you can add a new firewall rule to allow the connections. Okay. I will just turn it off. Okay. I will show the process. Just click on this firewall. Click here. Advanced setting. And in this firewall window, click here properties and click here off. Okay. So inbound, outbound connections are off. So now we can make an inbound request. We can make outbound request. So it is off. For domain, it is off. We can turn off for private profile. We can turn off for public profile. This we don't need to do anything. Sorry, we need to do off. So firewall is turned off. Apply. Okay. Now look, every single firewall element is turned off. Just close. Firewall is off. Look at this. Close. So now our three steps are done.
renaming, IP configuring, and firewalling. Now let's go dashboard. Now we will be adding the features of roles of DNS and ADDS. Next, role based because we are adding a role and feature both. Next, this is our machine. Next, we will add this one, Active Directory Domain Services. I will click add. These are all the things it will automatically features add. So let's go next. I need to do zero things here. I mean nothing. Look at here. I have already explained these definitions and all. You can check the video DC1 DC video. Sorry, it will install. I will fast forward this. So it is installed. Let's just click to promote to promote this server to a domain controller because this is an additional domain controller. So it will be also a domain controller but additional. For example, as a backup domain controller, not a backup but as a backup. For to understand this, we will consider it as a backup. We can come here also in this notification. We will click promote this server to domain controller. We'll click here, add a domain controller to an existing domain. Okay. Now, what is my domain name? This is my domain name, lab.local. I will come here. I will click here, add a domain controller because we have an existing domain. What is it? This is the existing domain, lab.local. Now we are doing adding a new domain controller. What are we adding? We are adding additional domain controller. So this is also a domain controller. So we are adding a new domain controller to an existing domain. Okay. I will click here, lab.local. If you have followed previous video, so I am using all everything same configuration, same names. For example, lab.local, and everything is same. So it is lagging now. Now here we have to give password and ID, username and password of DC1. Okay, this one's username and password. What is it? Administrator, obviously, and password we know. Okay, my keyboard is not working. Administrator and password. Okay. Now this is the same password I have given for this machine also. So you will be confused that, oh, how are you saying this is for that machine? So please understand this password is for this DC1. Okay, DC1. It is not for this machine. I will click OK. It will search. Look here, because I had password of this machine. This machine it searched the domain. We will click on OK. We have the domain. Let's go to next. We will change this and we will give here. Okay, what can we give? Yeah, because we have same ID password, it is considering this one as ADC01. We will do what? We will administrator at. Now look, it is changed. The domain is changed, right? It is showing nothing. If I add lab dot local, now let's again try. So next, it's working. So what do we learn here? We learned here we need ID password of username password of sorry in this additional domain controller. Okay, this is the additional domain controller. We need ID password of DC1. Now let's give a new password to this one because I already added one domain with the exact same name. It is asking that an account is already available. So I will say allow domain controller reinstall. We will reinstall it. Remember this password. You will need this password. Okay. So we will go to next. Next. We need here. What do we need? We need DC01. We already have one additional domain controller which I created for practicing myself. I will select DC01. You will be having only one option here, okay? DC01. Next, 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 and it will install. So while it is installing, I will try to delete. Okay, let it install. Okay, after installing, it will automatically restart the system. So let it restart. So it is restarted. Let's my system is stucking, hanging, lagging, dancing. Okay, now it is working. Now look at there. This server is a domain controller now. Previously we did not had this one lab slash user. Sorry, administrator. Now it will be launching as additional domain controller. Now let's go to tools. This is the DC1. Okay, DC1. Let's go to DNS. Let's click here. Let's click here forward lookups. Go to lab.local. This is our domain. Look here, we have ADC01. Okay. So previously I deleted this. Uh, Look at here. I just added it 11 a.m. In this server. Okay, we can see here ADC01. The domain is lab.local. These are all turned off. Okay. Now we need to do what? We will go to this tools. We'll go to users and computers. We'll go to lab.local. We'll go to we'll go to users. Look, I had two users previously, demo and demo ADC. Okay. In this, you can see here. I will show you lab.local. I will show you the process by the way, how to see that. Huh? What I am doing, I am just looking by myself. I will show you the process. So we will go to tools. We will go to what? This Active Directory sites, your users and computers. Then we will go to this our domain. We will go to lab.local. We will go to users. And you can see a demo user is created. It is created by me. You can see a demo ADC is created. This is created by me. Okay. I will create a new user. New user. I will give a ADC01. Is this 01 or O1? Yeah. ADC01. Okay. This is the ID you will be able to log in by. Okay. And this is the you can use it like ADC01 at lab.local. You can use it like this. I will say password never expires. I will say okay. I will give a password called admin at 123. Here I will say admin at 123. Next. Finish. Look, I have a new user ADC01. Let's go to our, this is our CD01. Okay. This is our domain controller. This is our additional domain controller. Now let's just refresh here. Refresh. Look here, you can see ADC01, right? So it is backing up things. Now let's create an organization unit here. I will just like click here on this lab.local. I will right click. I will add new. I will add an organizational unit. Okay. I will name it as HR. Then I will go next. It is created. Now inside the HR, if I this is in ADC, okay, ADC. So in from ADC, it will again back up to main server also. I will create a new user in HR. I will give HR01. Okay. I will give the name called HR01. HR01. Small. I will give it in small. If you think it is an issue for uh, capital and small case. Okay. Now let's give password. Okay. Password done. Next. Finish. We have new organization unit. We have a new user. Okay. Let's go to this one. This is CD01. Let's just refresh it. Refresh. This is refreshing this particular folder. We need to refresh it from here, the whole thing. Okay. I need to refresh it. Refresh. Look, after refreshing this particular domain, I am getting HR here. Click on HR. We have a user. Yes, we have the users. We don't need to give anything here about the user. We can change if we want. We can change login hours. We can change on which machine we can log in. We can see profile, number of member of it. This particular HR01 is member of domain users, which is local lab dot local inside users. Okay, and organization we can see, environment we can see, and we can add this. And in ADC also, we in this only we created. Okay, now what is the next step? After creating a user, after connecting ADC to DC, we have one last task. This is our client machine. Okay, in our client machine, we will access the created users inside the ADC. Okay, after that, we will try to break the DC, and then we will try see if check if it is accessing from DC or not. So let's just log into our. Okay, look, I will go to this is our my previous practices. Leave it. We created new user called where this our this thing in the users. I created ADC01. Okay, let's go to client machine. Let's go to ADC001. Let's give the password. Does it work? Will it work? It should work, by the way. It is working. It showed welcome. It is working, man. Believe me. Look, it's working. Now let's do one thing. Okay, we will also check this one. HR01. We will also check HR01. So just let it sign in. So it is logged in. You can check the connection. This machine is under this particular username is under lab.local. Again, I will do one thing. I will sign out this user. Okay, and I will log in with HR01. This is the HR01, right? So I will log in with HR01. Let's click here, other user. We will go HR01. I will give ID password. It is showing welcome. It means it is working. Okay, it is signed in. Now we will do one thing. We will sign out this virtual machine. Sorry, yeah, this. We will sign out this one. Okay, you can shut down as well to see if it is doing or not. Now this is our DC01. Okay, so I will just shut down DC01, and we will see if it is this client machine is working from ADC01 or not. Okay, so this was our main server. If it is working from ADC01 or not, we will see that one also. So it is closed. Our DC01 is closed. We are in ADC01. ADC01. Now we'll go to client. Look, now I will use my previously created user, which is demo user. Okay, look, I will show you the user. I have one. Where did it demo user go? No, I have just demo. Okay, I will try demo. I will try demo ADC because these are the previous users. I created this one. Now I will try this one also. First, let's try. No, first let's try new one. What is our new one? ADC ADC01. It is showing welcome. It means it will work. It should work. Look, it is signing in. So thank you for watching this video. We learned how to create ADC, and we learned how to create users in ADC and replicate it in the main server. We learned how to we learned if we remove the main server, ADC is still working and the client is able to take information from ADC. Okay, and that's it. I will show you something more here in ADC. So these are the, I will show you how to access this. This is the dashboard. Okay, this is the dashboard. We will go local server. Here we can see all the things. You need to go to tools. Then you go Active Directory users computers. Here you can create users. Right click here, new. We can create a new user. Okay, and you can create a new organization unit. How do I create new organization unit? Click here, right click here, and click on new. Go to organization unit. Okay, I will give here dev team. I will click OK. That is created. Now inside this, I will right click on dev. I will right click here, and I will go to new. I can add a new user here. I showed you how to add a user. So this is how you use this one. Here you can see in domain controllers we have two PCs, ADC01 and DC01. Okay, in computers we have client DC. This is our client. This is our domain controllers, and this is our client. Okay, client this one. And in previous video I showed you how to connect the client with the DC controller. So a domain controller, I mean with the main PC, with this one DC01. So please check that video also. And I guess that's it. I have showed you everything here. Now I will tell you one more thing. We can go to DNS, and we can inside the forward lookup. We can see here ADC01. Okay, I will make it full screen. Look, this is the IP address. Okay, this is the exact IP address of our ADC01. This is a client machine. This is a DC01. One thing we have this one reverse lookup zones. I will try if I can make this reverse lookup zone. And here I will give network ID 192.168.40. I don't need to give the last one. Okay, so this is the reverse lookup I am getting. Next, allow only secure, allow both secure and unsecure dynamic updates. So it is just update. We don't need this. Finish. I am just showing you how to create a reverse lookup. So in case someone asks you how does it work, so you can show it, right? You should know that you learned from Puneet Khatri. So it is created, right? The reverse lookup is created. Look, adc01.lab.local. Now let's go to this one here, and update PTR records, apply, click OK. Let's go here. It is already updated. Okay, we don't need to update in client. Now right click, refresh. Look, it is coming here, right? DC01. This was the ADC01. Now when I clicked in this, double click, right? We need to use double click. Okay, double click. You can update the PTR records, apply. Okay, now when you go to reverse lookup, it will create the our PTR record. Okay, DC01. Now it not this one. Now it has the all the records. Now DC01. This is our, if you know ARP and RARP, ARP is address resolution protocol. What ARP does is I will explain ARP, RARP, networking, IP address, everything in different video, complete theory video. Okay, so this is video is already long. Let's just end this video. If you like the video, share video and comment down what topic do you need. Do you really need theory topics or do you just need practical topics? Bye bye. Take care and good night. Bye.